For the most part, it looks like we're in what's known as cruise form. It's not quite parade, and basically it allows you guys to not have to focus in on my aircraft quite as much. But
Hano's doing
the way
really
this
well.
works is, yeah, you guys are doing fine.
No, I'm not doing fine at all. Hano's doing like, wow, he's amazing. I mean, Hano's like hugging your wing. It's amazing.
Yeah?
He's wiggling now.
I don't see him. He must be stuck.
Oh, dude, he is like 10
there he
feet.
is. Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
He is awesome. I'm not used to the whole jet thing. For me, that's like...
Jets are much easier to fly formation than prop planes.
Oh, well, I've never flown formation at all. But I'm saying is that just jets in general, I always flew props. Like even in real life, it's
Gotcha.
props. So for me, it's the dynamic and the acceleration, and I don't know, it feels different. It feels way different. Like he's just rough. He's just,
yeah.
Look at that. Look, he's perfect off to your right. I'm like
yeah.
I'm behind
yeah.
him. He's just a badass.
Hey, Hano, come. You're a little bit sucked for what would be considered parade in a T-45. Come forward until you can look down the leading edge of my wing. So come forward a little bit more. A little bit more. There you go. Yeah, that's parade. And then bring it in just a tad.
That's awesome.
You're about 2 ship lengths away. All right, coming up to 10,000. I'll level off there.
Man, Hano is just a beast. I've got a lot of practice to do, but man, Hano is just like, look at that guy.
Hey, Hano, if you want to cross under to the left side, and then we'll keep Yaras on the right. All right, Hano, do me a favor. You got the lead on the left. If you want to come up acute, and I'll form up on your right side, and I'll start taking some pictures here and showing what. Now, if I can keep my dog from jumping on me. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed at how there's such little latency in the game, multiplayer, to where you can fly this type of. It's well programmed.
Well, I was looking at the roadmap, and it looks like not only is the it looked like the container system was further along than the data calling. If you look at like for the next build, which is interesting because if and I don't know if this would happen, but you know how sometimes they move things back in the build, like they'll push something say like to 3.4 instead of 3.3.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm wondering if we get to the point that I run into Hano, he's gonna kill me. So here I go. Anyway, so I wonder if the container system, if it gets up ahead of the data calling, if basically it will get pushed to 3.3. Because it looks like it's in the lead right now. That's what I'm wondering.
I wonder why they are making a push for that.
What, the container system?
Yeah.
Oh, it's vital. You know, all like the interiors of the ships, or large ships or bases, anything. None of that. It's gonna keep the game from drawing in or on your graphics end, dealing with anything transmission-wise or graphics-wise, anything in those containers if you can't see them.
Gotcha.
So it cuts back on the amount of data that needs to be sent, and then you add in the data calling, which further does that. I honestly think if they do this right, you can get the same kind of frame rates you see in Arena Commander as a standard for the PU, and that's massively important because it's hard to do anything. Even let's say they want to change the flight model. Let's just put it out there as they finally wake up and do something. But you've got 15 to 20 frames a second. How is anyone going to be able to test it worth a damn? Hey, can I ask you a question? There's this little ball thing spinning on the right side of my
That's your oxygen.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah, I thought it was pretty funny too, but for some reason, I guess, like the O-Box system in the majority of the United States military aircraft, it's in the bottom right corner next to the seat. But I guess for some reason the Brits find it important to stare at your oxygen like it's an instrument.
It's the original fidget spinner for aircraft.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, Hano, take us into 1,000-foot left-hand brake. I see the field off our left, what, 10 o'clock low.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to come into, I'm pretty sure Hano knows what I'm talking about. If you want to come over to the right side there, Yaras, and this is pretty much a military recovery he's taking us down into. Alright, what direction you going to go there, Hano?
Looks like he's going left.
Alright, I'm going to come up on your right side for the break either way, so I'm expecting a left break.
I have no idea. Are we landing, or?
Yeah, we're going into the landing pattern.
Oh, okay. For a minute there, I thought you were talking about, like doing some wacky split-off formation or something, but yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what the break is. So he's going to take us over the airfield in parade, and then when he's about a beam or at the upwind numbers of the runway, he's going to kiss me off, and he's going to break left. And in about 2 seconds, I'm going to break left as well, and then we'll basically turn to a downwind position and then both configure.
Okay, I'm going to watch you guys do that, because I have no idea. You just spoke Chinese.
Yeah, it's just a standard military recovery for formations of aircrafts, instead of a long, drawn-out, final to configure and everything. It's so that you can quickly recover aircraft and so that they're not susceptible airborne for a really long time. Except he's speeding up, and we're already doing like 400 and something bills.
Well, I'll wait for Mr. Miyagi to do this, and then I'll just be Daniel-san for now, waxing and polishing. I can't beat your guys' experience by a long shot, but that's great though. It's good to have people that I can actually learn from.
Okay, he's gonna do a barrel roll break, goofball.
Okay, he's definitely a pilot. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna turn around, because reasons. Just trying to keep my eyes on you guys so I can see what's going on.
Alright, flaps are full, gears down, flaps are full, hooks up. Harness says you like it. Brakes are checked, and we're clear to land. And I think it's actually runway 13, which is the runways that I have here at my local airfields. It's kind of cool.
I need to do more practice on the Su-27 for the BVR. I really want to get the Su-27 down, because that's LD's favorite plane. That's why I got him the Flaming Cliffs. He really likes the Su-20. I think it's an artistic looking plane too, but the its systems, some of them are like, I think it's funny, like the early warning indicators are very archaic.
Oh, the raw gear, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like the missile's coming from somewhere over there, maybe.
Yeah, in real life that stuff is pretty hit or miss. I think on speed's the same for this plane as it is in real life. Just at around 140. Now I'm getting blown over. Technically, he should be on the upwind side. There you go. Now I'm going sideways.
No!
I think I just lost my landing gear.
My pedals just slipped.
I learned the hard way that you can't fly through this tunnel.
Yeah, you were trying all sorts of things the other day. I was like kind of seeing, like, you did that loop through the bridge. That was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, we could do that again. There's a half Cubanate into under the bridge there. And coming hard right.
I might have to adjust that curve a little bit. We'll see. Maybe I also get used to the acceleration of this aircraft. It's kind of a tricky thing because you're playing with the curves. You don't want every time you do that, you also have to kind of relearn. So it's like it's kind of layered.
Yeah, the plane will react differently to every curve that you put in there.
Exactly.
There's the little bridge.
Oh, I actually went under it.
Alright, coming up 4Gs. And roll it over.
What is the cruise speed on this one?
She cruises at around 3 plus. Max range is 12 units. It's around, it's about, 1100 on the fuel flow, so that's probably around 270 knots is max range.
Okay. Percent?
Yes,
19.
Percent, yeah.
Lex, what is the landing speed that you want to have for this particular aircraft?
On speed is around 150 knots.
150 knots. Okay.
But that's fully configured with speed brakes out, so this thing doesn't have the same speed. It's probably around 130 for this airplane.
Okay. Thank you. I was curious because I was trying to find the what would be the best optimal speed for the glide. I spent much of this morning painting the runway with my corpse.
Yeah, trim up for 130 and you'll probably be okay.
Uh-oh.
I take the right side.
The ocean is calling to me. I must return to my promised land. You're landing?
Above the
I think
runway.
I'm cutting in for. I'm right off your right wing there, Yars.
Ooh,
Yeah, I see it.
crash.
I'm looking. Oh!
Fail.
I missed it. That would have been a good action replay.
I'm gonna go through the mushroom cloud.
Yeah. Oh shit. Make that 2 mushroom clouds. Double the pleasure, double the fun. First you don't succeed, respawn. Respawn. That's okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all fun and games till somebody gets hit with a plane. So how long has it been since you sat in the 18?
Oh, about it. It's been a long time, since 2007.
Yeah, so I bet you're looking forward to getting your hands back on it.
That'll be fun. Hopefully, I'll remember how things work.
It'll be a little. It'll probably take a little refresher, but a lot less refresher than I'm gonna have to have.
Learning has a curve, that's for sure.
Oh, DCS learning has a cliff. there's no curve. I thought about down the road possibly, because I've always wanted to learn how to fly an actual helicopter, snagging one. But way later, we're talking like way later.
Yeah, helicopters are fun. It's all stick and rudder skill with a helo. But the thing is, like, you were bringing up VTOL and stuff like that. All the principles are the same. I mean, you fly long enough, and you stop thinking about, like a lot of people, they'll approach an airplane like, you push the stick forward and the nose pitches forward, or I'm sorry, you go down, right? You pull the stick back and you go up, and left and right is roll. and you start thinking about it more as managing an energy state. So, and all that translates to all different aircraft. It doesn't matter if you have a VTOL aircraft or a helo or a jet. It's just the way that you manage the energy state's the same. Whether or not you have a forward component or not is really the only difference.
Yeah, it's like racing games. You know, eventually you're not thinking. You're just feeling it out. You get a feeling for how things drive.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting because everybody, especially on, you know, SIG's website, everybody tries to make these huge distinctions between this type of flying and that type of flying, and it's like, well, there really isn't that much difference between the two. It's all the same managing of energy states. So, hey, look at that! All right, cool. We'll taxi on out, and we'll set up. If you want to. So you'll be the stinger there, Jars. You'll be in the back, and then it'll be all line up on the left half of the runway. Hano could be on the right half on my bearing line, and then you'll just taxi out just behind all of us. You'll be the stinger. So there you go. There's 100 knots.
Watch out,
There's
yeah, with
120
your flap.
rotating. Yeah, flap should be half. That was pretty good.
Handle above.
It's not letting me do it for some reason. Look at work. There you go.
I see two safety, but I don't know where the main handle is.
Main handle's going to be just after the canopy bow.
Parking brake set.
Parking brakes in between your legs,
Yep.
just to the right of the stick.
I spent like a half an hour flipping every button today yesterday.
And I'm the only one stuck in the cockpit.
Oh,
I don't know
Okay.
what caused that.
that was not the good handle.
You're
I
playing.
guess not.
That's the wrong handle.
That was awesome.
You wrecked. Hano's plane is like torn up. Oh my goodness.